in the tag team division was Team Lucha versus the debut of Devon Dudley's sons, TNT. It was a great match.
That was one hell of a contest. Terrence and Terrell making their Uproar debut last month. And what was truly be described as an amazing contest between them and Team Lucha. But right here, we're going to have another amazing contest between the Fanboys and Worst Case Scenario.
Which was a great thing for all our fans of the last show. With TNT, Terrence Terrell here at the last show. Got a nice appearance by Devon himself, came out at the end of the match and congratulated all competitors involved. But let's you said right here, worst case scenario, a little sour that their thunder got taken away a bit maybe after the first strike, but they're ready to make a little more noise here.
I don't see how their thunder got taken away. They walked away with the victory, Justin.
They did, but the tag team match everybody was talking about by the end of the night was Team Lucha and TNT.
But the Fanboys, ladies and gentlemen, two pop culture geeks like myself, they are comic book buying and high flying. And with Tron gear like that, how can you not expect them to be?
Well, it's hard. I'm surprised you can even notice the Fanboys trunks there over the loud colors that worst case scenario is dealing with there.
Like it's bleeding through the Tron.
It stings the eyes a bit.
It does. But the one question I have, Justin, is do you suppose the Fanboys fight for the
What is this?
Upset that they don't have their own streamers, they did it themselves, but pulling a Pearl Harbor job, using it as somewhat of a distraction.
Yeah, that seemed to work out just nicely for them.
Like the colors weren't distracting enough.
Oh, look at that, though. Little retaliation.
Right out of Shane Swift. He's a Spring Hill native. Many call him the Spring Hill superhero. Of course, Jason Moore is no stranger to Uproar Pro Wrestling either. Both of these men have done their time here. And now you see, getting in the ring right now, Jason Moore. And he's sending Case off the ropes, and they just caught him with a nice
Gonna make a wish. Oh, my.
And kicks out of the
referee
Fanboys.
trying to get some control here. Pinfall attempt. A little early in the matchup here.
There you see Ethan Case trying to tag into his partner, Elijah Evans.
Jason Moore, though, he was right on top of that. He knew what part of town he was in. He kept an eye on it, and right now, that means that Ethan Case is still right there in the ring.
What a hip toss into a neck breaker out of Jason Moore.
Nice maneuver there by Jason Moore. Very creative.
Don't let them fool you by being pop culture geeks. You know, if anything Big Bang Theory has ever taught us is that the geeks have inherited the earth. And what a tag team move there, Justin.
Unbelievable. These guys are very creative. These guys, they literally take their time between shows to find new and exciting ways to get over on their opponents. Because when you come up with new and exciting ways, there's no way for your opponent to get a defense for that. They've never seen it before. They don't know how to defend against it. And I'll tell you what, Jason Moore and Shane Swift here, the Fanboys, is one of the things they do best here in Uproar.
On Elijah Evans, making a wish of his own.
Jingle bells.
Driving Shane Swift into the turnbuckle there. And finally, Ethan Case taking off of his coat.
As much bell ringing as we've seen here tonight, you wonder sometimes why maybe guys just don't wear a cup every once in a while.
Yeah.
Now they're fighting over a jacket in the ring.
Well, if you saw, Ethan Case was using it as an illegal device, choking Shane Swift with it. And
that's not nice.
Doing the right thing and trying to get it out of the ring as quick as he can.
And now it seems that momentum has shifted a bit now as worst case scenario seems to be taking over the offense here as a tag was made. Elijah Evans, the fourth, inside the ring, goes for a quick pinfall, but only gets the 2.
Of course, worst case scenario, one impressive tag team. There's a scoop slam out of Elijah, and now he's going to hold Shane Swift down.
More double teaming.
As Ethan Case comes down. And used it as a ploy, only to come down and stomp on his chest there, Justin.
Look how proud he is of himself. A big smile on his face.
Of course, Ethan Case Case in the ring right now with Shane Swift. Shane Swift in the black and blue trunks that are designed kind of like Tron, and Ethan Case in the pink, and I don't know what you would call the other half of that. It's colorful.
But that's, if I show my age a little here, but see, back in the 80s, they used to, one of the big things was paint splatter. Clothes with paint splatter on it all over.
My parents used to buy me in that.
Yeah. So I think what's happening here, these guys are trying to maybe revive the 80s with their colorful tights. But right here, once again, double teaming, wrong side of town is Shane Swift.
Now you gotta believe the Fanboys may have picked the wrong day to come here to Uproar Pro Wrestling.
Oh, worst case scenario.
is right down the road from us here, and I know for a fact they spent most of their day there today, making it here for this contest. But you gotta believe they should have just stayed back, collecting comic books and not getting into this one.
Well, all I know is that their mind better be on what's in front of them right here, the action in the ring. I hope they're still not thinking about Batman comics and anime girls walking around everywhere, because if their mind's all clouded with that, this match is already done.
That is right there, Justin. And there you see Elijah Evans tagging in his partner, Ethan Case. And very smart tag team wrestling, laying in the double team maneuvers here and just throwing Shane Swift into the knee of Ethan Case, does Elijah Evans.
So at this point, Shane Swift is he's just got to feel like he's been through a car wreck at this point.
And look at him mocking Jason with that tag there, just holding out his tag team partner's arm and just flopping it around.
I'll tell you one thing you don't want to do is taunt Jason Moore, okay? So once he gets that opportunity to get inside that ring, you're going to be sorry you did.
Once again, quick tags, nice offensive maneuverings here by Worst Case Scenario. They've done their homework on tag team wrestling.
And although they've been using some questionable tactics, their tag team maneuvers and working as a team has been right on point throughout the entire match.
Say what you will about them, but one thing that they are doing is getting results. And in this type of a company, results are what matters, Justin.
Well, absolutely. At the end of the day, it's all about the W's. I mean, you can get it any way you want. Now, I'm not advocating any type of cheating or dirty play, but a year from now, all anybody's going to remember is the W. Nobody home right there for Ethan Case as Shane Swift rolls out of the way, and this is his opportunity. And the fans are starting to come alive. Jason Moore pounding on the turnbuckle. Can he get the tag? That's the question. Jawbreaker. Shane Swift still trying to get his marbles all together inside his head, and a nice insecurity there.
Both men reeling. Ethan Case, though, jumping right on it, being pushed off with the legs. Elijah misses the elbow, and Jason Moore coming in here. A house of fire laying out both members of Worst Case Scenario, Justin.
Well, the referee now has gone ahead of steam, and he's letting things get a little loose here. Reversal. Look out, elbow.
Had him well scouted there for that back elbow. Jason Moore hopping up. And there you see the high flying out of this comic book buying man. Going for the cover. Only going to get a 2 there.
Well, I told you don't want to taunt Jason Moore. And what happened? As soon as that tag came in, he came in and started cleaning house. And look at that maneuver by Jason Moore.
That was definitely impressive. One heck of a maneuver. And
a
there,
save.
luckily, for Elijah Evans, Ethan Case making the save for their team. I've lost track. I don't even know who the legal men are anymore.
Well, I do know Jason Moore is definitely the legal man for the Fanboys. And if I
setting him up for what a maneuver is, lifted him up for a suplex and then swished him right into some type of a cutter maneuver.
I believe Ethan Case is the legal man in the ring for Worst Case Scenario.
Shane Swift rolling through that move there and catching him with a tornado DDT of his own.
Nonetheless, I'm not sure if the referee is quite sure who the legal man is right now.
We've gone into pure bedlam here. Shane Swift does the whirl overing, trying for that DDT again, getting caught with that bridging suplex. And
look out.
TKO! That might be it. But very
Shane Swift
wise
rolling out.
Presence by Shane Swift, rolling to that outside.
And now we've got 4 men down in the ring, and the referee, he's going to have to start the 10 count.
The count
fans trying to get behind them.
DQ'd.
I believe these fans want to see the Fanboys get up on their feet here, and Jason Moore is up. He's the first one up.
A Of course, the Fanboys have come here at Uproar. They're looking to make a name for themselves in the tag team division as well.
Shot after shot, trading blows. Now caught, and a big old forearm courtesy of Jason Moore. Look out,
and
he got caught.
What a wise tag team scouting by Ethan Case. Saw that his partner Elijah was in trouble, pushed him out of the way only to hit Jason with that elbow. And he grabs the much weaker Shane Swift, who's been reeling here after the beating he's received, but catches him with that leaping kick to the mush.
And now, right now, I'm almost at the point, I think the referee might have just given up and trying to keep some type of control here. I think he's just waiting to see a pinfall.
What's Ethan gonna do here? He's calling for it.
Look out!
Bouncing off, bouncing through, and a dive right through the ropes onto Shane Swift!
But inside the ring, look out!
Oh my goodness, a tilt-a-whirl bomb out of Elijah Evans!
Oh!
But somehow, some way, Jason Moore gets the shoulder up. What testicular fortitude of that, Justin?
I can tell you what, that referee's hand was so close to the mat on that count of 3, you probably couldn't have slid a piece of paper between his hand and the mat. That's how close that count was.
And Elijah calling for his partner, Ethan Case, to come into the ring. What will worst case scenario do here with Jason Moore sending him off into the ropes, going for that double back body drop.
Whoa. Oh my! Did you see that? Jason Moore just forced Ethan Case to give a DDT to his tag team partner Elijah Evans and got a neck breaker all in the process courtesy of Jason Moore. What did I tell you, Josh, about the creative process of the Fanboys? Unbelievable.
One thing I got to do and find out from the Fanboys earlier, they told me when they're coming up with these awesome maneuvers, they try them out with their action figures first, and if they can do it with the figures, they can do it in the ring.
Well, right now they are getting it done. And it's Shane Swift, Jason Moore, and still, once again, it's just absolute chaos. And another!
Oh my goodness, a twirling dive!
When we still got the action going inside the ring, it's hard to keep up with everything that's going on here, but Jason Moore has got he's got Elijah Evans in the ring there, nice suplex.
Pure bedlam, bodies flying all over the place.
Shane Swift still seems to be okay there. He's
Jason
back up
Moore
on the apron.
His partner to go into that high-rent district. Shane Swift climbing up to the top, twirling him around. What are we going to see here?
Another one of those beautifully created maneuvers. And oh my, I can't believe I thought that was it.
I thought it was it too.
Foregone conclusion, I was ready to announce the winners.
I thought it was nothing left but the announcement there.
Well, I tell you what, now you've got to think that Jason Moore and Shane Swift were thinking, what do we have to do to keep this guy down?
Elijah Evans catching Jason Moore with that clothesline.
Look out.
Shane Swift coming off the top, catching Evans in the midsection, tossing him off.
Oh!
That elbow by Ethan Case. That's going to be it, ladies and gentlemen. Ring the bell. You can stick a fork in him. He's done. Your winners. Worst case scenario, Ethan Case and Elijah Evans the fourth.
Well, you've got your winners, but it's not a popular decision here among the fans. A lot of boo birds coming out here. They do not seem to be very particularly fond of worst case scenario here tonight.
But once again here, ladies and gentlemen, the tag team with one of the most amazing theme songs, if you ask me. Worst case scenario, putting a big W in that win column. And you best believe after they go hit the pay window, they're going to get more of that paintbrush gear.
Oh, please. I don't know if I can take anymore. My eyes are already hurting.
Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, now that that's over, we're gearing up. We're on the fast track, Justin. We're going to find out who the new Uproar champion is.
I am excited about that, but right now I just can't get over the fact that we're watching a group of 6-year-olds chanting, "You suck," at worst case scenario. But I'm sorry, you're right. Very excited. That made me smile. We are down to it. We are down to it, Josh.
After I saw Tron ring gear.
You're right. You're right. I got excited. You got excited about Tron. I got excited about 6-year-old boys. But besides that, hey, stop. Anyway,
I think you might need to rephrase that.
as I was saying, we are coming up on our main event. It's right around the corner.
We're on the fast track, baby.
Oh, we are. And I am so excited because we are going to be crowning a new champion. A new champion. I mean, it's not like it's just a championship match and it might happen. No, right here tonight, we will be crowning a new champion, and I can't wait.
Our former champion having to relinquish the title due to unforeseen circumstances, but his loss is going to be somebody's gain. We've got the likes of Torture, Jay Lethal, Eddie Gray.
Wow, but Jay Lethal could be a question mark.